Alright, what's going on, people? It's GCP here playing some Black Ops 4. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. In the background, in this lobby, I was playing with a buddy of mine, and in the beginning, I was not having a good game, and I was actually using the SG-12, and the SG-12 is usually one of my weapons that I do really well on. But if people are staying in the back of the map, you know, and they're not really pushing, you're not going to have a good time, and strategically speaking, the SG-12 is going to be useless for you. So because people were kind of staying in the back of the map, it made it a little more difficult for me to get them, so I had to switch up my class here, and I chose this gun, the Rampart. As you guys know, the Rampart is one of the better weapons in this game. It has the highest damage in its class of assault rifles, and actually on this map, Payload is where I actually got my nuked out medal. So the Rampart holds a special place in my heart. So anyways, with that being said, I switched it up and I ended up doing really well with this particular gun, and I was just wrecking them. So does that define me as somebody who's a tryhard, by somebody who's using every and any means possible to be able to win the game? Look, the term tryhard is something that I use, all of us have used many times over, and it's a funny little term if you guys think about it. It just had me thinking, what is the real definition of a tryhard? Tryhard is somebody who, what, wants to win the game? I mean, isn't that the objective of everybody who plays the game? Doesn't anyone and everyone want to try hard to win the game? Like, do we want to lose? Does anyone really play the game to lose? Does anyone genuinely enjoy going into a game and hope to lose? First of all, answer that question, and that will give you the answer on what exactly a tryhard is. Genuinely, I think everybody wants to win the game. So what do? They try their best, thus a tryhard. But it's funny, when people sweat in this game, when people use cheese setups to be able to come out on top, we're considered tryhards. So it's funny because I use this term quite often, and I really thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Guess what? I am a tryhard. I really am. I mean, most of us are. Whenever we're playing the game, we're trying really hard to win, and it's just a thought that came into my mind that was really funny once I really thought about it, and I just wanted to discuss that with you. When you guys are playing the game, what guns are you using? What is your setup that you go to for like absolute dire situations where you know that it will help boost your KD, or it will help you win the game, or at least somewhat give you a fighting chance? You know, and it definitely determines what type of player you are when you're able to adapt to the situation. Like, for example, like I said before, I was using the SG-12, and people in this particular match were hiding in the back, so I had to switch my strategy up a little bit and use the Rampart to get them from a distance. And it was funny because a lot of people in this lobby were calling me a tryhard because I was doing extremely well. It's funny because a lot of people also, when you're doing well in the game, when you're beating on the other team, they get jealous. Then they start calling you names such as tryhard or sweat. And again, like I said before, all of us try really hard to win in the game. None of us go into the game thinking that we want to lose or wanting to lose. So sometimes one of us has to step up on the other team and try to do really well to be able to win it. So that's pretty much what I want to talk to you guys about today. Just something that kind of crossed my mind, and like I said before, it was just the term tryhard was just very funny to me the more I thought about it. Anyways, what do you guys think about the term tryhard? Is there such a thing as a tryhard? Is it okay to be a tryhard? And is it really a derogatory term that people, you know, can put down people with? Like, does that really matter? Like, is that a compliment, or is that something that you consider like just a comment to make to somebody to try to put them down, like make them feel bad about trying hard in the game? And then people want to throw hands, you know, 1v1 you in the lobby and just call you all sorts of names. But just that word, tryhard, the more I think about it, the more any of us think about it, it's really a term that I don't know, should it really be used as a term to bring us down? Or should it be a term that should actually bring us up? Interesting to think about. If somebody on your team, I mean, you would want somebody to try hard. Like, let's say, for example, you are playing TDM. If somebody on your team tries really hard to win, are you not going to be inspired by that? Are you not going to try hard in turn and try to come together as a unit, as a team, and try to win that game? Like I said before, think about it. It's really, really interesting term. And it's thrown around like it's nothing. But like I said before, if we can just kind of change our thinking about that word, then, you know, it might have a different meaning. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this topic. What do you guys think about the term tryhard? Is it good, bad? What's your opinion? With that being said, if you like the video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. This is GCP, signing off.